you ever caught yourself daydreaming about Brazil? Maybe imagining colorful festivals, endless beaches, and wild jungles? Well, Brazil is all that and a whole lot more. With so much to see, from bustling cities to untouched nature, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But don't worry, I've got your back. We'll kick off with some cool facts about Brazil, then dive into the best spots you simply can't miss. And stick around till the end. We've got a floating architectural wonder that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Let's go. When you think Brazil, what pops into your head? Samba dancers? The Amazon rainforest that covers more than half the country? Or maybe just endless coffee? Brazil's been brewing the world's best beans for over 150 years. Fun fact, Brazil barely ever sees snow, so if you're a snowman fan, you might want to visit somewhere else. And if you're wondering about language, Brazil's the only country in South America where Portuguese is king, kind of like a colonial souvenir nobody returned. Oh, and don't forget the Pantanal, the biggest wetland on the planet. It's basically a giant wildlife party down there. Welcome to São Paulo, the city that never sleeps, probably because it's busy juggling skyscrapers, traffic jams, and coffee shops on every corner. Avenida Paulista is the buzzing heart where business meets culture. If you're into art, the São Paulo Museum of Art is like the Louvre's cooler cousin, modern, edgy, and way less crowded. And when you've had enough of concrete and chaos, Ibirapuera Park offers a green escape bigger than your neighborhood dog park. Plus, the São Paulo Cathedral is a Gothic masterpiece that somehow survived a city that loves to bulldoze history for progress. Who says you can't have both? Ah, Rio, the city that wears its heart on its sleeve, and its beaches on its coast. You can't talk about Rio without mentioning the iconic Christ the Redeemer statue standing tall like Brazil's ultimate welcome hug. Sugarloaf Mountain is another must-see. Ride the cable car up and pretend you're in a James Bond movie. Extra points for the dramatic sunset. Beaches? Of course. Copacabana and Ipanema are famous for good reason. Sun, sand, and people watching that could give Netflix a run for its money. And if you think Carnival is just a parade, think again. It's a full-on 5-day street party where everyone becomes a professional dancer and the city explodes with color, music, and questionable dance moves. If you're dreaming of a tropical paradise that's so exclusive even the fish feel VIP, Fernando de Noronha is your spot. This archipelago is basically a nature lover's dream, with crystal clear waters, dolphins that look like they're auditioning for Cirque du Soleil, and beaches so pristine they probably make your local ones jealous. Only 500 visitors are allowed at once here, so don't expect a crowded Instagram shot. There's a natural pool at Atalaya Beach, where you can get up close with marine life without the risk of being mistaken for a snack. Plus, the island has its own rare bird species, because why not? The Amazon is more than just a jungle. It's the world's biggest green lung and home to a mind-boggling number of species. Imagine 40,000 types of plants, 1,300 birds, and millions of insects. Yep, millions. If you're lucky or unlucky, depending on your feelings about bugs, you might spot the pink river dolphin, which looks like it swam right out of a cartoon. River cruises take you deep into this magical, humid world where you can see caimans sunbathing or monkeys causing chaos in the treetops. Don't miss the meeting of the waters, where two rivers flow side by side without mixing, because even rivers know how to keep their personal space. If you think waterfalls are just water running down rocks, think again. Iguazu Falls is a beast of nature with 275 cascades stretching nearly 3 kilometers. The roar alone could wake up a whole city. The Brazilian side offers amazing panoramic views, and the Devil's Throat viewpoint is where the water crashes with such force you'll probably get soaked. Bring a waterproof camera or just embrace the wet look. Around the falls, colorful toucans and curious coatis are basically the local welcoming committee. For the daredevils, boat tours take you right into the churning water below. Spoiler, it's exhilarating. And yes, you will get wetter than you planned. If you want to see wildlife without fighting through thick jungle, the Pantanal is your best bet. This vast wetland floods during the rainy season and turns into a massive water playground. As it dries, animals gather around the shrinking pools, making it easy to spot jaguars, yes, jaguars, capybaras, and hundreds of bird species. Boat trips along the Aquidauana River are like a live safari, except with more water and fewer mosquitoes, hopefully. The town of Corumbá is the gateway here, part adventure hub, part charming riverside retreat, and all about wildlife. Imagine a desert that's all dunes, but every rainy season it fills up with sparkling freshwater lagoons. That's Lençóis Maranhenses, a place so weirdly beautiful you'll double-check you're not dreaming. The lagoons turn turquoise and emerald, surrounded by pristine white sand. You can explore by 4x4 or on foot, but either way, bring your swimsuit. Those lagoons are irresistible. The nearby town of Barreirinhas is your jumping-off point, and if you time it right, between July and September, you'll catch the lagoons at their fullest. It's like nature's own water park without the lines. So, there you have it. Brazil in all its wild, wonderful glory. From megacities humming with energy to remote islands where dolphins steal the show, from jaw-dropping waterfalls to mysterious wetlands teeming with life. Brazil isn't just a destination. It's an adventure wrapped in culture, nature, and a touch of chaos, the good kind. Now, I want to hear from you. Where would you start your Brazilian journey? Drop a comment below and tag your travel buddy to start planning. If you enjoyed this tour, don't forget to subscribe for more travel magic coming your way. Until next time, safe travels and keep dreaming big.